What if the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is your willingness to show up? Not the perfect version of you, not the you who's got it all figured out, but the you who dares to roll out of bed, face the grind, and say, "Today, I'm going to fight for myself." That's the spark of heroism, and it's inside every single one of us. You don't need a cape or a spotlight to be the hero of your own story. You just need the courage to start, the discipline to keep going, and the grit to push through the discomfort that tries to hold you back. This is your journey, and it's time to take the reins. Life isn't a movie where the hero wakes up feeling invincible every day. Real heroism is messier, rawer, and far more rewarding. It's about showing up on the days when your body aches, your mind is foggy, and the world feels like it's conspiring against you. It's about recognizing that 90% of success, whether it's losing weight, writing a novel, or building a business, comes from simply being there, putting in the work, and refusing to let excuses win. The truth is, most people don't fail because they lack talent or opportunity. They fail because they let resistance, that sneaky inner voice whispering, "Not today," call the shots. But you're different. You're ready to fight that battle and claim the life you deserve. Let's talk about resistance for a moment. It's the invisible force that creeps in when you know you should be doing something meaningful, writing that book, hitting the gym, or finally tackling the chaos in your life. It's the heaviness in your chest that says, "This is too hard," or "You're not good enough." Stephen Pressfield, in his book, The War of Art, calls it the enemy of creativity and progress, and he's spot on. Resistance isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a cunning adversary that thrives on your doubts and fears. But here's the secret. Every time you push through it, you win a battle. And those small victories, they stack up, transforming you into someone you respect, someone you admire, someone who's living their truth. Imagine waking up and deciding, "Today, I'm the hero of my story." Not tomorrow, not when you're ready, but right now. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Grab a notebook and write down what you want to change about your life. Maybe you're carrying an extra 30 pounds that make you feel sluggish and self-conscious. Maybe your finances are a mess, or your dream of starting a business feels like a distant fantasy. Whatever it is, name it. Be brutally honest. Then, break it down into steps. If it's weight loss, commit to eating more vegetables, tracking your calories, and moving your body every day. If it's your career, set aside an hour each evening to learn a new skill or polish your resume. The key is to treat your brain like a general commanding an army, your body, your habits, your choices, and lead with purpose. Discomfort is your ally in this fight. It's the crucible where growth happens. Think about it. Every time you've accomplished something meaningful, graduating school, landing a job, or even surviving a tough breakup, it came with moments of unease, struggle, or outright pain. Yet society has wired us to avoid discomfort at all costs. We're bombarded with promises of quick fixes, cozy routines, and instant gratification. But comfort is a trap. It lulls you into complacency, keeping you stuck in a life that doesn't light you up. Success, progress, and the deep satisfaction of knowing you've overcome your limitations, those are born from leaning into the hard stuff, from choosing to sweat, to struggle, to grow. Let's get practical. Say you want to lose those 30 pounds. Don't just wish for it, act. Start small but be consistent. Swap out soda for water, add a 20-minute walk to your daily routine, and log what you eat. It's not glamorous, but it's effective. Your brain will resist, telling you it's too much effort or that you'll fail. That's resistance talking, and it's lying. Push back. Force yourself to show up even when you don't feel like it. Write down your progress, celebrate the small wins, and watch how those efforts compound. Over time, you'll not only shed the weight, but also build a sense of pride and discipline that spills into every area of your life. This isn't just about physical goals. It's about reclaiming your self-respect. When you let resistance win, when you skip the workout, lie to yourself, or avoid the work you know you need to do, you chip away at your sense of worth. You start to see yourself as someone who doesn't follow through, someone who's unreliable, even to yourself. It's a slow erosion, like water wearing down a stone. Maybe you've stolen a few bucks from your spouse's wallet to cover a bad habit, or you're sneaking cigarettes despite promising to quit. Those moments haunt you, not because of the act itself, but because they make you feel like less of a hero in your own eyes. The good news? You can stop that cycle today. You can choose to act in alignment with the person you want to be. What if the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is your willingness to show up? Not the perfect version of you, not the you who's got it all figured out, but the you who dares to roll out of bed, face the grind, and say, "Today, I'm going to fight for myself." That's the spark of heroism, and it's inside every single one of us. You don't need a cape or a spotlight to be the hero of your own story. You just need the courage to start, the discipline to keep going, and the grit to push through the discomfort that tries to hold you back. This is your journey, and it's time to take the reins. What if the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is your willingness to show up? Not the perfect version of you, not the you who's got it all figured out, but the you who dares to roll out of bed, face the grind, and say, "Today, I'm going to fight for myself." That's the spark of heroism, and it's inside every single one of us. You don't need a cape or a spotlight to be the hero of your own story. You just need the courage to start, the discipline to keep going, and the grit to push through the discomfort that tries to hold you back. This is your journey, and it's time to take the reins. Society doesn't make this easy. The system is designed to keep you comfortable, compliant, and stuck. It dangles carrots like retirement plans, health benefits, and the promise of golden years to keep you tethered to a life that serves someone else's dreams. It's a honey trap, luring you into a cycle of working for the weekend, numbing out with Netflix, and postponing your real passions for someday. But someday isn't guaranteed. The only moment you have is now. Don't let the system define your worth or dictate your path. Look around at the people who've fallen into that trap, the ones who are miserable, unfulfilled, and stuck in patterns they can't break. Learn from them. Let their struggles be a warning, not a blueprint. What if the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is your willingness to show up? Not the perfect version of you, not the you who's got it all figured out, but the you who dares to roll out of bed, face the grind, and say, "Today, I'm going to fight for myself." That's the spark of heroism, and it's inside every single one of us. You don't need a cape or a spotlight to be the hero of your own story. You just need the courage to start, the discipline to keep going, and the grit to push through the discomfort that tries to hold you back. This is your journey, and it's time to take the reins. Hardship, in fact, is one of the greatest gifts life offers. It's the forge where character is shaped. People who've faced adversity, whether it's financial ruin, heartbreak, or personal failure, often develop a unique ability to push through challenges. They've learned that sometimes you just have to get up and get it done, even when you want to stay in bed. Contrast that with those who've coasted on a cushy cloud of marshmallows and bullshit, as the saying goes. When life gets tough, they crumble because they've never built the muscle of resilience. Don't wait for a crisis to teach you this lesson. Embrace the discomfort now. Seek out challenges that scare you. Take risks, even small ones, and watch how they transform you. Here's a lesson worth tattooing on your soul. Every time life knocks you down, you have a choice. You can stay down, wallowing in self-pity, or you can rise, learn, and never let that same mistake happen again. That's the difference between those who thrive and those who merely survive. The people who succeed aren't smarter or luckier. They're just willing to look at their mistakes, dissect them, and grow. They don't shy away from self-reflection, even when it's painful. They ask, "What did I do wrong? How can I do better?" And then they act. Be that person. Be the one who faces the mirror, owns their flaws, and builds a better version of themselves. So, what's the takeaway? You are the author of your story, and every day is a new page. You don't need permission or perfect conditions to start. You just need to show up, fight resistance, and embrace discomfort as the path to growth. Write down your goals, take small, consistent steps, and celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Stop defining yourself by your past mistakes or the expectations of others. Instead, define yourself by the person you're becoming, the one who gets up, pushes through, and refuses to settle for less than they deserve. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to do today to be the hero of your own story? Maybe it's going for a run, writing that first paragraph, or having a tough conversation. Share it in the comments below. I'm reading every single one, and I want to cheer you on. If this message resonated with you, hit that share button and spread the word. Let's inspire each other to break free from resistance and live the lives we were meant to live. And if you're not already following, click that follow button to join our community of everyday heroes. Together, we're rewriting our stories, one bold step at a time.